What's up, mob crew? I'm Chris. Could Brian Laundrie survive for weeks at a time in the preserve? They just found a cabin that has a well that actually pumps fresh water. Also, we found out there are major canals that lead from his neighborhood all the way to the Big Slough Preserve where those remains were found. I go over both of those in today's video. Also, today's missing person case is Aaron Pace. He was last seen in Montgomery, Pennsylvania. He will be featured at the end of my video, so please stay until the end. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where we cover murder, mystery, to the paranormal. So they found a cabin nearby where the remains were found that not only provides shelter to the elements, but a well that actually pumps fresh water.
This has to be the well.
This idea that somebody can't survive out here is ludicrous.
This cabin was located after talking with some natives to the area that showed the group where it was located, and I would assume someone like Brian and his father would probably have known about this cabin, which was located nearby in the Big Slough Preserve and close to where they found the remains. Brian and his father used to frequent the Livelong Trail and Prosper Trail, which part of it runs along the power lines right here. So if Brian had a fresh water source and shelter, he could survive out there for weeks at a time as long as he brought some kind of food. And if he really wanted to travel back and forth from the Big Slough Preserve, there are major canals that could be traveled between Brian's home and the Big Slough Preserve, which, starting from the house, it is located with the red pin, and he could exit the backyard and go through maybe 2 or 3 yards, and the rest is all wooded areas that are covered. And just following the path with the red line here, and the Big Slough Preserve actually extends out past the rest of the park. And so following the red line, notice how it's mostly wooded, and you would reach the Myakahaki Park right here. And here I point out the power lines that we have seen in many videos before, and this is where the Ford Mustang would be parked and where the remains were found. And the red line is part of the Livelong Trail. So I had many requests to make this video about how Brian could have taken the canal back and forth, and if we did an approximate estimate between the home and the path traveled all the way to where the remains were found, it would be just under 6 miles. And then if he had a cabin that he could take care of himself for weeks at a time, he would have a fresh water source, and then all he would need to do is bring food, and then when he'd run out, he could just travel back. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please smash that like button, and please subscribe and turn on notifications. I am still working on part 2 of the Summer Wells case. Shout out to my newest member, Tammy Julian, and if you want to support my channel, it is really cheap. Today's missing person case is Aaron Pace from Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Last seen wearing blue jeans and a white t-shirt. Please take a close look, and thank you guys so much.